Hello, all you beautiful viewers. It's time for another episode of Monster Prom 2, Monster Camp. Ready for summer love. So sadly, as this first episode technically got, interrupted because Kit's internet decided to crap out, I decided, let's go at it for a full actual episode. Or at least a part. And I believe I know just the ending to attempt, as I've for some reason been getting it a lot. We're going for the lovely figure in the background, the thickness, the quickness, that magical witch we all love. The bad bitchiest. And the one that reminds me most of Kit, to be honest. The lovely Joy, Juniper, Jinpei, or Johnson, whatever, English. Let us begin. One player. Short game. Around 30 minutes. They always say around 30 minutes, but it's never 30 minutes. There's a lot of talking. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has the distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Our man Brian. Still love, he really is just me.
Camp sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. Chess 2. Fun and smarts. Order? Activity and fun. And multi-tool seems like boldness. Let's give it a shot. No, smarts and boldness. Okay, I'm good with that. One might say that Monster Prom and hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill out a bit after being saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculator Hewlett-Packard version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Daria Aquino, 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo, we'll never figure out the proper definition. Belladonna, 23, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who is profoundly in love with life and all of its earthly pleasures. This bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the first well-taken step. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Break the ice by doing something unexpected on the school bus. Start a fire, make sure the bus is happy, ride the bus to victory, just press the skip button until the shit starts. Perform a magic trick, play dead. Magic. Yeah! Magic! Are you doing a sleight of hand magic, Brian? Not bad. I'm considering going to the entertainment room with my magic before I ever retire from saving the world. It may never happen, but maybe you'd like to be my lovely assistant if it ever pans out. We can practice more magic together at camp and see if it's a good fit. We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start! I will never get tired of saying those lines like that intro monologue and we were ready to start. Just feels good. Something you enjoy, you know? The little things. That's just me. Let's go to the woods. That day, you go on a hiking trip with a bunch of random campers. You live some wild adventures and share personal stories and secrets. You don't know their names and they don't seem to have their own character models, but they reveal to you that they're part of a different game, a survival resource managing one. It turns out they cannot perceive your character model. You go to the same camp, yet you're part of different games. This is deeply strange and makes you reflect so much about your existence that you gain +2 smarts out of it. They apparently gain +10 berries and +2 stamina, whatever that means. Afterwards, you're hiking with Joy, Dahlia, and Milo. Joy and Milo are trying to have a very insightful conversation about the practical value of tragic literature. But a loud, nearby crunching noise is totally killing the vibe. Okay, Dahlia, what are you eating? I thought I told you that chewing on the bones of your enemies is a choking hazard.
I'm not choking on anything. I'm eating these berries I found a few minutes ago. They were so colorful, bright, and full of possibilities.
Ah, much like your future, darling.
Wait, how do you know those berries aren't poisonous? I guess I don't. Well, the only way to know for sure would be eat all of them and see if I get poisoned.
That is literally the most worst method I can think of to solve this. Milo, back me up here. But I like Dahlia's go-getter attitude. You'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You're both hopeless. I guess I'll have to save the day again. Off the clock, I might add. Hey, the real profit is knowing you did the right thing. Just let me... Oh, I actually don't know if these are poisonous either. Well, this is awkward. Does anyone have any ideas on how to identify these? Dahlia raises her hand. Besides eating them, Milo raises their hand. Or doing an Instagram poll. Everyone puts their hands down. It looks like it's all up to you now. Do you have any ideas? Find some spotted lovers in the woods and tragically murder one of them if the other trees try to eat your berries. They're definitely poisonous. Check the berries' Yelp reviews. Yelp?
Whew. Ah, yes. We can always depend on the anonymous public to give us unconditional, dependable advice. Let's check Yelp.
Please don't give me him.
Here's a review. These berries of the bush left something to be desired, but the ambience of the leaves was truly incredible. 10 out of 10 would vomit bloodier again.
Piquant flavor, great coloring, full of deadly poison. Had to log on to post this review before my liver shut down and I died of lung toxicity. Good, but 4 out of 5 stars. I removed 1 star because of the poison. Yeah, Dahlia, the berries are obviously poisoned. Do not eat them.
But I'm still hungry. Does Yelp have any good suggestion for a good nearby restaurant?
Not in the ways of berries, but Yelp does point the way up for you. 3 of you in the direction of a great stream full of delicious salmon.
Delectable fresh nigiri spot. Great ambience. Refreshing like a poison. Signed a bear.
It's a 5-star afternoon. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
I just want to chill.
Preach, Brian. Let's get more smarts. While you're hiking through the woods, you accidentally step on a pile of leaves, covering a massive hole. It was a trap. An even goblin hunter. Is it a goblin who hunts, or someone who hunts goblins? You'll never know. Appears. They were the one who put the trap there. This is it. You're done. You get ready to embrace death. But the goblin hunter only set the trap to get to someone to help them with their math homework. They'll only let you leave if you help them. You don't have any other option here. It's a bit boring, but you actually learn some useful calculus. You gain +2 smarts. You emerge into a clearing to find Aravi and Joy crouched around something.
Brian, perfect. Maybe you can help us here.
If I help, you mean silently drool over us before making some kind of wacky decision that endangers us all, then sure.
Hey, don't knock wacky decisions that endanger us all. That's how I manage to stay sharp ahead of my nemesis.
Fair enough. Far be it for me to judge how another woman deals with her nemesis. Heck, he knows I've got some unorthodox strategy of my own. And speaking of unorthodox strategies, I think we've run out of unconventional methods for attempting to identify this creature. Oh, it's a creature. That's more than you were able to figure out by looking at it. It gives you a mournful look with one of its fins. Okay. Don't know, guys. I'd still say it's salted pretzel and we should try eating it.
For the last time, Hex, I'm not eating it until I know for sure that what's that bonus it'll give me. And I won't know that if we can't identify it.
The creature, unperturbed, photosynthesizes defiantly. It's got fins, what the hell? Well, judging by its aura, it's some kind of petrified seagull? The creature winks at you with what is either a mouth or an Ethernet port.
But its droppings seem to indicate that it's more like an illustrated guide to how to build it becomes a law.
The creature somehow acquires about a dozen more fingers.
Ugh. I want to just leave this rotten thing alone, but I am consumed by the fire of discovery. I must know. So what do you say, Joy? Is this the point in the adventure where we ask for aid from an unlikely ally?
I guess it is. So what do you think, Brian? How can we figure out what this creature is? And don't try it. Having sex with it. I know where your mind is at. You sheepishly crumble up the big neon sign you made that reads, "Try having sex with it. It's time for plan B." Look up its call using Shazam. When in doubt, it's a bear. Top. Brains beats brawn. Brian. You bust out your phone and Shazam the creature's distinctive call. After a bit of processing, a single word appears on your screen.
Anaconda! It's an anaconda! That was easy.
No, don't you hear that retro bass line and those rapid-fire filthy lyrics? That's Anaconda by Nicki Minaj. So obviously, as I was saying the whole time, this creature is just a Nicki Minaj in an especially dope costume. Okay, first of all, you thought it was a salted pretzel. Second of all, this thing is neither the right shape nor size to be Nicki Minaj. If it really is playing Anaconda. There's something else it might be. Hold on, let me consult the Eldritch internet real quick. Joy's eyes roll back in her head as she communes with the all-knowing spirits which haunt the mortal plane. And also Google. Yep, just as I suspected. This hideous abomination is the product of a marketing scheme to sell singles of Nicki Minaj's Anaconda in the forest. Through genetic engineering, music marketing professionals sought to create a singing anaconda by combining DNA from an actual anaconda, Nicki Minaj's ass, and a falcon. Where does the fin come in? Music marketing professionals aren't really good at genetic engineering though, so the result is the puddle of misused genes we see before us. So we shouldn't eat it. Not unless you want a Ravi to be forced to twerk ceaselessly until she dies. And unfortunately she ain't got no ass. No way. Then whose neck am I gonna haunt? Your motives are truly noble. Not your motives though, you just want to boink your campmates, and at least right now you seem to be on your way to achieving your goal. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Alright, let's go boys!
Sitting, my favorite activity.
Spicy man baby, enjoy. You were hoping to make sexy small talk with Joy and or Damien, but they seem to be busy having an unsexy angry talk with each other. There are a million reasons why you can't be the main Coven villain next season, and I'll just start with the most obvious. Villains don't ask us to fight them. They just do villainous things, and then we try to stop them, which they don't want us to do. Just by asking us to fight you, you're already inherently proving that you would be a terrible Coven villain. What if I... There, God, I'm going southern again. But what if I was going to using reverse psychology? And I'm so villainous that I know the second I let my true villainy shine, you and the Coven will rush to fight me. So if I get you to reject me as a villain now, when I finally do my unleash my villainy, you'll have already agreed not to fight me, and I'll defeat the Coven with no resistance. Ayy. It's an interesting point, but I'm not buying it. Don't get me wrong, you're irritating as fuck, but you're not evil. You clearly wouldn't know real evil would burn down your tent, which is clearly going to be my next step now. Okay, the real evil here is your campmates fighting with each other when they could be flirting with you. Time to step in. Damien is a prince and everyone knows monarchies are bad. Toppling the LeVay's autocracy is a great next season arc material. All the villains are either orphans or have terrible parents, but you, Damien, have 2 loving dads. Do you really want to give up your dads just to be a villain? I think that sounds like Joy. Ooh, and a kiss sound. Mwah.
Wait, really?
Of course. Don't you know about Dimitri's parents?
No! Say more right now!
Maybe that lore is too deep.
No fair.
But I can tell you that Olaf the Obvious wouldn't be nearly as transparently evil if he hadn't lost both his parents at an early age to a tragic and very clearly man-made fire. Narco Malley's parents tried to force him into the family poetry business, so he rebelled by being a murderer. Felony the Fearsom's parents disowned him at the age of 8.5. And LeCrux the Merciless, poor LeCrux the Merciless. His parents forbid him from seeing a movie when he was 2 or 11. I can't read.
A hook.
He snuck out to see it anyway. It gave him a taste of crime and he never looked back.
Damn. That's dark. Guess there's only one thing for me to do. Write to my dads right now and make them disown me for a little while. Ahem. Dear dads, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. Camp is good. I wear sunblock like you told me. Yesterday we played in the lake. Today I would like please for you to disown me so I can be a villain in my friend's TV show. Or life, that seems like a TV show. It is unclear. I love you, and will talk to you after I am finished being disowned and a villain. Hugs, tout petit prince, Damien. Ha! Now what, Joy? Now I'm your villain, that's what.
Damien runs away, cackling villainously. Well, that ought to keep him occupied for a while. Want to go do something fun and not ludicrous? Not ludicrous isn't really Camp Spooky's brand per se, but Joy tends to keep things more grounded than the rest of these jokers. So you spend the night making s'mores via magic spells. It's quirky and imaginative, but not as in your face or over the top wild and crazy as the shit other campers are doing. Fun! Bring out your flasks, it's time to get crunk! Against your better judgment, you decide to visit Juan the Small One that weekend.
Yeah, just in time. I just prepared a bunch of drinks. I have no idea what they do, but they could make you immortal or turn your blood into mayonnaise. You know, wizarding training. Drink at your own risk. But if you made up your mind, get ready.
Alright, here we go. This is how the minigame works. Push others out of the way. Go! I kind of want that one on the right. Oh, nope. Top one. I want the top. Genie in a flask. Storyline. Yes! The Genie in a flask unlocks a storyline.
I managed to catch a genie inside that flask. It took me years, and you just drank it. I hope you asked for an important wish, like ending world hunger.
Fuck yeah, you wish to spend more time with your summer crush.
I'm thirsty.
Plotline unlocked.
Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails.
Time to see where this goes. Because the last time it did this, and this was in a test recording, it unlocked a story with the actual full coven. So, we'll see where it goes. Let's get... Smarts is good. Let's get some charm. Today at Camp Dome, the game is 7 minutes in heaven extreme. You volunteer yourself as tribute for your camp. You put on some lip balm, ready for some hot kissing. But it seems you got the rules wrong. In 7 minutes in heaven extreme, they straight up murder you, and you need to stay in literal heaven for 7 minutes. They stab you repeatedly. You're sure you're going to hell, but no, heaven is beautiful. It's all you ever wanted. You want to stay, but they bring you back to life. You are cheered by your teammates, but you will never be the same after being taken from heaven. You do look more heavenly though, and that translates into true charm. After all that, you're just wandering, basking in the summer vibes until something catches your attention. It's Joy, and she seems... happy? You need to go see what's happening. Oh hey, Brian. I got some good news. The team is... oh my god, we got the Coven group. Nice! I was just texting my Coven girls in our group chat. Hope is back from her trip, and Faith has a few days off from her summer job. And then they said they're taking some days to visit camp. Isn't it great? I miss them. Now that we're back together, we can fight evil and train, and make for the lost time. Jeez, Joy isn't fond of the idea of relaxing, isn't she? A few days after the combo, Faith arrives at Camp Spooky. The witches' reunion is cute. It's sweet to see Joy in a good mood for a change. She's especially excited. Over the last few days, you've been helping her prepare a magic training program for the two of them. She spent Faith's first day helping her get settled in. But today, she's dead set on getting back to work. Oh god, I forgot what Faith's voice is. I'm pretty sure I was trying to do like a Garnet from Steven Universe. Hey, Joy. Friend Joy, myself and friend Faith are doing some crossword puzzles. Would you like to join us? Oh, that's fun. You know I love me some crosswords, but I prepared a surprise for today. Sudokus. Oh, Sudokus are fun. No, a magic training program tailored for the two of us to get back into the save the world mood. That's nice, but I mean, the world is like, okay right now, right? I could totally really do with the crosswords and chill day. But, the calculator here told me you're an ace when it comes to crosswords. Indeed, it is true that I told Faith that Joy is very good at crosswords, which is also true. I like true statements very much. Sure, give me a second, guys. This is no good, Brian. It looks like Faith's gone a little lazy. Summer can do that to you. I guess I know relaxing is good, but I think she's forgotten how important it is to stay alert in case the world needs saving. But don't worry, I spent last days writing like 12 different contingency plans depending on the situation. In case Faith was hypnotized by the decadent temptations of summer, I came up with an unorthodox plan, reminding Faith that dangers are out there, and that evil doesn't care about summer vacations. And the best way to remind Faith of that is by bringing out her nemesis, Evil Faith. Months ago, Faith told me that after escaping her evil dimension, Evil Faith was lurking in our dimension, waiting for the right time to murder her. That's not a danger. I know, it doesn't sound like a nice thing to do, but believe me, I'm a good leader, and we need to focus on the big picture here. So help me, the last step I have to figure out is now how to make Evil Faith come here. I'm sure there's a way. This does not sound stupid. Not sound like the best plan, but I guess it's time to help summon Evil Faith. Use pure logic. If Evil Faith is the opposite of Faith, then obviously her phone number is just Faith's phone number but with the digits in the opposite direction. Or, lure her here with the delicious bait, spread a fake promo for free pizza for anyone comes from a different dimension. Logic. That sounds pretty dumb. You insist that you have nothing to lose. By that same logic, we could just start typing random digits and try this a million times until we find her. There should be nothing to lose, technically. Pretty please? Fine, let's see. Joy grabs your phone and makes a call. Hello? Sorry to bother you. We were trying to find Evil Faith, but we were just called a random number, so please accept my apologies in advance. Oh. Yeah. Yes, that's me. She's here. Here as in Camp Spooky. Yes. Yes, I guess she has the same smug face of hers in her face. If you want to call it that. Yeah, sure. Bye. She hangs up. Well, that was just a coincidence, okay? Not long after that, your special guest appears in the lake. Evil Faith. Hello, you puny coven. Oh no, Faith. Look, it's Evil Faith. Your nemesis. Looks like the crosswords time is over. We'll need to fight for all that's good in the world. What? No. Could you please stop calling me Evil Faith? What? Aren't you evil anymore? Ah, sweetheart, of course I am. But my name is Faith. They don't force you to change your name when you change dimensions. You're a vegan, right? Our Joy never was. And you don't see me calling you Vegan Joy. Well, fine, whatever. Faith, since Hopen is in here, we should do the dual prison formation and take this villain down. Right. Wait. God, I'm getting my voices mixed up. I'm not here to fight you. Relax, damn. It's summer vacation. Then why are you here? I just forgot my Netflix password. I wanted to binge watch Charmed, but I was using a new device. And you know when you get so used to using the autocomplete password and you're suddenly told to write again and then you drop total blank.
Yeah, I've been there. Cool. So, can we set aside the me trying to murder you shtick for a second? I'm pretty sure we had the same Netflix password. I guess. Time you spend binge watching Charmed isn't time you don't spend doing evil things, after all. Type our favorite salsa, then the date in which Grace died. Whatever that was in your dimension. And you should be good to go. Let me try. It worked! Perfect. Thanks, bye. Oh, nice. We saved the day. I guess so. Oh, wow, Faith, boo! Oh, what you doing here? Visiting Joy, and spending a couple days just to chill. We're doing crosswords. Do you want to join us? Ooh, I see. It just so happens that I have like the best crossword book in my tent. Want to come with me to grab it? But we have a crossword book right here. Girl. Oh, right. Sure. I'll help Polly find that crossword book. It'll be a minute. More like 2 hours. Right. Should we all meet up later to cook a nice dinner for tonight? Sure. Cool. See you later. This is bad, Brian. We technically saved the day, but Faith is getting too comfortable. What if evil rises when we least expect it? The stress is eating me alive. Need to chill by designing more contingency plans in case of emergency. Come help if you want.
You have a very different definition of chilling. But hey, if this is what Joy wants, you design a lot more of unorthodox plans, which again grants you +3 creativity. That works. Let's go.
So many choices.
Back to the forest. That day you go searching the woods for edible wildflowers to make a delicious wildflower soup. You heard that some well-known flowers like lilies and tulips are actually poisonous. You decide to find out which flowers are bad by eating them all. A few hours later, you've vomited up all the contents of your stomach and have a comprehensive list of which flowers not to put in the soup next time. Nice, you gain +2 smarts. Wildflower soup forever. Yeah! Later, you're helping Joy collect some medicinal herbs in the woods, and Loki hoping you find some weed. Dahlia tagged along too. Ooh, Brian, check out these yellow blossoms. This is yarrow, also known as Knight's Milfoil. It's a very potent healing agent and rare for the season, so... Joy, check this out. This witch herb I found. It's brown and furry, and he's biting me a lot. That means he's gonna make a very good spell.
Coven, unite!
Try not to feel too left out, Brian. Joy and I are both witches in the coven, so that's why we're experts on all this nature stuff.
Not in the coven!
Dahlia, you are not in the coven, and that's not a medicinal herb. You're holding an actual squirrel right now. Oh, God. I gotta start making up more voices. I think I know a good one. What is that tasty wafting into my nose holes? Could it be delicious children I smell mucking around in my precious forest?
Oh fuck, it's the Baba Yaga. A very old witch who lives in the woods. She's mean and annoying and terrifying and smells like soup. But you'd still hit it. Not in a trillion years.
Aha! I have caught you naughty, naughty children. Get your grubby rat hands off my herbs and get out of my forest, or else I shall cast a dreadful curse on you. Ha! It's not your forest. Technically, this land is owned by the Chinese International Petroleum Corporation, and we're just out here to collect medicinal herbs for portions. Yes, portions. So sure. Hurrah! Did you just say that you're collecting herbs for potions? Ha! What, you naughty children? Witches? Are you witches, children?
Ugh.
As a matter of fact, Baba Yaga, I am a witch.
I'm here to save the day.
And I'm a witch too. Check out my witch muscles. Doesn't this bicep scream witch to you? No, she's not. Pah! You naughty children are not witches. You're just a goth who likes to play pretend, and you're just some random blue big boy. Rawr. Hey, how dare you? I am a witch. Oh, also my girl. Preposterous. You're not a girl because girls cannot have muscles, and you two are not witches. Why, I bet you have never even a single child. True witches lives in the woods. They keep little kitties, file noise complaints. Oh, and I suppose witches do magic. But really, the child eating is the most important.
Not happening.
Child eating is a very outdated, inhumane magic practice. The vast majority of witches have sworn off it completely. It makes us all look really bad when witches eat kids. Ha 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 ha. This naughty child thinks she is a witch. He presumes to tell me that a witch should naughty children. Truly, that modern youth is corrupted beyond compare. I shall not even start on the big blue boy. Boy, were you so racked with muscles, perhaps I would eat you and gain your soul's magic.
Holy crap, that's all I'm talking. Holy shit. Baba Yaga's opinions are so outdated, she's about to start eating her friends. Quick, figure out how to open her mind to modern ways. Remind the Baba Yaga of the good old days when she was a trailblazer advocating for the new controversial hobby of eating children. Introduce the Baba Yaga to the most wonderful cultural phenomenon of the last 2,000 years, K-pop. I feel like the bottom one's fun. The top one is smarts? God, it always, like, clenching. Like when you really don't know an answer and you just go. But hey, that's why you learn. You asked the Baba Yaga if she's ever considered too aggressive. She was probably criticized for eating children at first, right? That couldn't have been popular.
This ugly child is correct.
Hey,
There was a time when I was quite the activist for witches, you know. Ah, those were the good old days, about 3,000 years ago. 'Twas better times. I was one of the first witches to ever eat a child in public. And oh, how the world hated me for my beliefs. They tried to burn me at the stake. Well, fuck. They burned you at the stake? Why aren't you, like, dead and all burned up? Ha 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 ha. Yes, indeed, they tried to burn me at the stake. Fools. I casted a protection spell on myself, and I hid 12 sticks of dynamite under my robes.
Oh, admirable.
Dynamite is a classic witch weapon. Us witches use it all the time. Sick. Yes, yes. Those fools, they were unable to change with the times. Couldn't handle by my push for progress. I'm just like that Jesus fellow everyone's so impressed with.
That's not vegan friendly.
Holy shit, no. You were advocating for something inhumane and horrible. We are not the same, Baba Yaga. Witches shouldn't eat kids. I'm a fucking vegan for God's sake. Well, you naughty children might have a point. Maybe it is a good thing that witches are evolving. Progress is inevitable, you know. Perhaps not eating children is the new eating children. Oh, how baffling. Well, you naughty children, I shall spare your lives for today. I must consult my kitty cat about all these strange modern ways. Now get out of my forest.
Okay, that was not bad.
I guess I can't stand her, but if this conversation helped out the Baba Yaga's mind even a tiny bit, then it's probably a good thing. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, thanks for getting the Baba Yaga to tell us her witch stories, Brian. I really feel like I learned something. Something about what it really means to be a witch. Now to kill people with dynamite. I'm a better witch than ever. Nope. You're not a witch. Not even a little bit. Not at all. Not a witch.
you spend the rest of the afternoon helping Joy finish her herb collection. It's fun, and your friends are grateful you chased off the Baba Yaga with your conversation skills. While nobody's looking, you eat a herb that you think might be weed. It's not weed at all, but it does give you +2 charm and +1 boldness. Hell yeah.